Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing great. So you guys, I know I have been so inconsistent these days. Please pardon me, okay? I can't even help it, but I'm back right now, okay? So with me here today, I have this beautiful damsel here, okay? She's my sister-in-law. You can call her, just call her my sister-in-law, okay? She's also a YouTuber. She has a channel that is called Kazil, okay? Her name is Kazil. So I'm going to be putting her channel's name on the screen. So babe, tell them what your channel is all about.
Okay, thank you. So my channel name is Kazil, like she said. My channel is all about lifestyle. I upload masquerade videos, any vlogs, and anything that has to do with culture. That's what I put out on my channel.
Alright guys, you guys heard from her already, okay? And you know how we do it. Just go straight to her channel, subscribe, and don't just subscribe and walk away. Please make sure you turn your bell notification on, okay, so as to get more of her videos. All right, so today is actually a collaboration video with her, and you know I'm married and she's yet to get married. So today I'm going to be asking her some questions I feel I could ask a single lady, and in turn she'll be asking me some questions that she feels she could ask a married person, okay? So you don't want to miss that video. Please kindly go and watch that video, because you guys need to also hear my own opinion, right? Yeah, so please do well to go check her out. She's such an amazing soul. You will love her definitely. So please go and subscribe, okay? All right, so let's move on with the video already. The first question I have for her is, babe, how do you see being single? How is spinsterhood treating you?
Okay. Being single is fun. You don't have to stress to get a lot of things. Yeah, your own self. You just do things when you want to do it. You don't keep time to please anybody. You can only keep time to go to work and other things. Aside the pressure that comes from people and relatives, single life is fun. You can go to
very fun. You guys don't want, like, she shares the same opinion with me. Like, you guys, being single is such a huge blessing, but in this African society, babe, like, they will shame you for being single,
and they also shame you when you come out of marriage. I'm
telling you. See, let me tell you guys, especially if you're a single lady watching this video, just know that being single is such a huge blessing, because it's actually a time to discover yourself.
Yes.
You guys don't want to know, like, you won't know this until you get married. Money. Discover yourself, find passion in something while you are single. You are not accountable to anybody except your parents. You understand?
No, if you live with your parents. If you are living alone.
If you are living alone, actually, you owe nobody nothing. Honestly. You just have to. But when you are married, there are times when you want to do something serious. That's when you must take permission. Your movement is restricted, and that's probably when your kid will start shouting for something, or you just have people around
you have to be there
to take care of. Yes. So being single for me is such a huge blessing, guys. It's such a huge blessing,
and you can save money.
Of course,
you can save money.
You can save money
a lot.
So if you are still single, better take advantage of it. I'm just telling you now.
Get yourself busy, get a job, start saving money, work on your career.
Exactly. So the second question on my list is, we live in a society where once a girl turns 20 or even 18, you see that a lot, like, being marriage is the next thing that people will start expecting from that person. And if you don't take time, a lot of pressure will start rising from anywhere, like even from parents. There are some parents that actually pressurize their children. Some relatives can as well do that. So do you actually get such pressures right now?
Yes, it's normal. Like most times when your parents go for attend a wedding, when they come back, they'll try to throw shade like, this, like my dad, there was a day he said, Facebook, are you begin or one or not? Because he attended one wedding and the girl got married to one rich guy, and when they found out, so when they asked the girl how she met her husband. She said she met him on social media. So you know, I came back and said, Facebook are you beginner? You know, one or not, they are not like.
Oh my goodness.
So then when you come out, uncles, they might just throw shade. Like, let me say this thing in Igbo. They will say, you know, those kind
indirect
of
stuff.
Yes, telling you are ripe for marriage, or you need to go and get a man.
You see, so, honestly,
everywhere. In fact, your mother, and then in Igbo culture, there's one thing. Like, you know, when you marry, they will call the women and then give them drink, something like that. They will give them drink. And if you, I don't know if this thing relates, but if you give birth at home now, without getting married, they will be disturbing your mother. They will stop giving your parents. Okay, they will kind of excommunicate your mother from benefiting from those that got married. Until you bring a man. Yes, you are right. You are right. They do that a lot.
So how do you actually manage such pressures? How do you actually, does it really get to you, or do you actually kind of don't care about it?
Yeah, no matter, see, when somebody say I don't care, truly you care. There's no how you will tell me that you don't care or the pressure doesn't get to you. It's a lie. Okay. Because you have friends. Let's say you have 5 friends, 3 will just get married. You start feeling it. You start feeling the heat. So now the only thing is how I just navigate through this thing is waiting for the right time, because I know that if I get married, if this pressure push me to marrying the wrong person, I will still come out after 2 weeks. And these same people will still talk about how you get married, and they will be counting it for you. So you just have to calm down. Although yes, the pressure will get to you, but don't rush into marriage.
Don't rush into it.
Just calm down. When you see the right person, you will know.
Exactly, guys. Like, you guys, this is just so serious. Okay, this is serious. Like, we have to address it and address the African parents and relatives also. When you see a girl that is ripe for marriage, obviously you don't need that marriage more than her. So stop pressurizing her already. Okay, the least you could do is encourage her,
pray for
her. It's not as if like marriage, like it is only in Africa that we see marriage, or we place marriage as at the highest priority, or you know, we see it as everything. Marriage is beautiful, fine, but please, it is not the topmost priority for any girl. You need to help your child, like help that girl to discover herself first before moving into that marriage.
And marriage, you have to be matured. Because it comes with a lot of things.
It's hard work.
Yes, let's say, for example, now, if I got married while in school, I might have come out, because there are a lot of things that I might not tolerate in that marriage. Do you understand? But now that I've grown to understand a lot of things. I've grown to understand people and their way of life. Do you understand? So if you don't know these things, when you go into that marriage, don't watch Nigerian movie. Don't have that imagery of Nigerian movie that that's how marriage works. No, just look at your parents'
marriage is not fantasy. No, it is real.
Everybody is coming out from marriage. Look at your parents' marriage. Look at your uncles, siblings, like your relative. Look at marriage, and you know that marriage is a lot.
It's hard work.
It's hard work.
It's not for boys and girls.
No, it's not for boys.
It's not for the matured mind.
It's for the
and you know, it's not for immatured mind. Sorry. You know that maturity is not age, and age is not maturity. So I know that someone younger might actually tolerate marriage and even do pretty good in marriage, just because she is matured. But somebody who is even 30 plus or even 40 might not even handle marriage because of immaturity, right? So please, the least you could do is pray for any girl around you, other than, you know, shedding her and pressurizing her.
And be open about marriage. Don't stop sugarcoating marriage. Just be open so that people will know what they are going into.
Exactly. So it's not bed of roses.
It's not bed of roses.
It's not what you see on the internet at all.
Movies.
Yes, please. This is I'm just loving this conversation. Honestly, I'm just loving it because it's actually portraying reality. I just love it. Yes. So at this point, babe, so tell me, what is your ideal kind of a man? Are you one of these girls that desire tall, dark, rich and handsome kind of a guy? So tell me, what would you see in a man now that will make you arrive at a conclusion that this is the Mr. Right. So
Okay.
tell me.
So when it comes to a man, I don't know, most of you might say this guy is weird, but when it comes to him, I don't really look at physical appearance because
very important.
you don't get to that at all. So a man that is hardworking and someone that communicates and understand. That's the three things I look out for in marriage. For in fact, a man, anybody I want to date or anybody, anything, like when it comes to a man, my ideal man is someone that very, very hard work. That one is very important.
Yeah.
Someone that knows how to communicate and someone that understands. These three things.
Very important.
Fear of God. Just 4. It's not too much.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not too much. So she's not desiring like to marry six-packs, billionaire kind of a man, you know, stuff like that. Now the next question is, can you marry someone you are in love with? Maybe you've dated this person for a long time, he's the love of your life, and you guys obviously can't do without each other, but eventually when you want to walk down the aisle, right, you discover that you guys are incompatible with your genotypes. Can you just take a deep breath and forget about the marriage, or would you insist on getting married to him just because you believe in miracles?
No. See, once you want to get married, you will talk about future, and those future are your children. So how can you stand and see your children suffer because you made a mistake, because you are in love?
Because you are in love.
You know, sometimes from what I've heard from some married people, most times love may not really keep that marriage. What keeps the marriage is friendship. Imagine when the love fed, you don't have the love of your life. You're always going to the hospital. Always. Your children, you can't even save money.
Trust me, at a point, that man will literally get tired of the whole thing. The whole thing
is going to drain you mentally, emotionally.
Exactly.
Please,
honestly, if you are this particular topic is very, very informative and educative. See, if you're a single lady out there, whether a lady or a guy, you are still single, please, after this video, make sure you go and get your genotype checked. Yes, it's very important.
Before I start any relation with somebody, that's the first thing.
Honestly,
yes,
it's very important.
The first thing you do.
It's very, very important. Go and check your genotype, so that actually, I feel that this genotype of a thing, as serious as it is, it could actually be part of greetings. Like when you meet a guy now, hello, my name is Lily. You say your age, you say where you're coming from. My genotype is this.
Exactly.
So that you will know whether the conversation should go to the next level or not.
Just
honestly, just go get your genotype checked. It's very, very important. Yeah. Very, very important. Honestly.
Because it can be. Imagine. Do you know the worst thing that can happen to any human being is watching your child suffer
because of your mistakes,
and then you keep blaming yourself because you made the mistake. Like you walked the path, you saw it, and you don't know.
Honestly,
please, I can't even imagine it.
I can't imagine that. Honestly,
I can't
subjecting innocent children to unnecessary suffering.
No,
it's not. It's not good. It's not honestly.
Except you don't know. Except you are not aware. That one can be partner, but you will still blame yourself.
Exactly. This reminds me now. Like a lot of women actually, they went to check their genotype before marriage, but you know, because of the unreliable testing machines in Nigeria, please, if you want to check, don't check in one hospital. I think I have a similar video on my channel where I talked about genotype incompatibility. If you want to check, go and check in more than three hospitals. So that you will know the one that is truly your genotype. Because trust me, babe, this happened to me. Honestly, it happened to me. I went to check the first place. They said, you are AA. I thought if I had taken that one, by now I would have done for, honestly. I would have been done for. Do you know that I checked at the first hospital, my genotype was AA. The second one, years later, my genotype became AS. And at that point, I was wondering, does genotype change? You know, so please make sure you check in more than 3 hospitals. Honestly, don't check once.
My secondary school, I checked AA. The last 3 years AA. It's like I'm going to check again.
It was my
sure.
sister. Whenever any Mr. Right is coming now, make sure you check again to draw your final conclusion. Yeah. Yes, so it's very important, guys. Very, very important. Okay, so all right. The next question is, can you marry into a family, or can you marry a guy whose family obviously doesn't like you? Hey. This question actually is for those that are dating, because trust me, there are people that didn't date and they got married. And unfortunately they discovered inside the marriage that the family doesn't like them, or you know. But for those of them that are privileged to date, and maybe during the course of the dating you discover that these people, they have some kind of reservations about me, they don't like me, so would you still play headlong into the marriage, or you want to back off?
I will back off. See, I don't like stress, and there is no how, even if you love that man, in fact, even if you will drink the man's blood, once the family don't want you, they don't want you, there's nothing you can do. Even if you please, you can't even please them, and you will never be comfortable. Honestly. And because you married your husband, the love is sweetening the both of you. There will be a time people will have issues. Who will you call? You can't call anybody. In fact, anytime people have issues, it will even be the biggest opportunity for them to penetrate and scatter the marriage. Exactly. So if you are not in Igbo land, you are not even marrying that your husband, you are marrying everybody. You married into the family. You are marrying into everybody. Everybody in the family. Honestly. Because once you marry, your mother-in-law will carry you to different people's show you around. So imagine nobody welcomes you, nobody likes you, and you still want to be the marriage. You can't come run, no. Run, no, please. You can't even come home. If you are privileged to notice that on time, run, no. Just know that in that marriage you have issue. So what if you have that issue? Who will hold the marriage? Not even what if you definitely have issues. So run. Honestly. So you guys, to draw the curtain, I have these freaky kind of questions. If you are not up to 18, better click out, please. Okay. So or if you're a child of God, or if you don't want to listen to all those kind of things, although I don't know the question, but run, this one is freaky kind of question. All right, so assuming you are dating a guy from a distance, okay, like he proposed from a distance, stuff like that, and you accepted also, would you marry a guy from a distance without testing his Ebola? Oh my God! No. You know, some girls will never do that. And in fact, did I say some? A lot of girls, they will say 90% will not do that. Like, oh my God, I wonder what this one is studying into. How can you even go into something that you know nothing about? And this is not friendship, it's marriage. One person, like, one this thing forever. Forever. Hey, God, hey. They will be like, what if I marry him and eventually, and like I found out that his Bola is just like chilling stick. What am I going to do? Not even have cure. Hey, no. Please, no. So you are telling us that you will not, you can't, except sorry to those that have it. Yes, I know some people will be offended, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Because you go to the altar and say one like forever. So please, it's for better for worse. So you're going to stick to them, and you don't have to look outside. You don't have to admire what you don't have. You have to stick to it forever and ever. Okay. No. So yes, guys. I'm sure you guys enjoyed this video. Yes, so we're going to be calling it a day at this point. So at this point, have you given this video thumbs up? Have you subscribed to this channel if you're new? Have you also headed down to our channel to also go check her out? Like I said, this is a collaboration video. Please go and check her out. You will definitely love her, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video if you watched up till now. And we are definitely going to see her on her own channel. Stay blessed. Bye. Bye, guys.